Hello to all, welcome to the tutorial of this so beautiful song by Toquinho on lyrics by the great Vinicius de Moraes in 1966. So I didn't modify the original G minor tone, believing that it was the best compromise so that I could sing you the guide, that the tone was not too difficult, and finally so that I didn't have to use the transposition key for digital piano. However, I recommend that you always read the description of everything I offer you on my channel to check well what is the value of the transposition key and to apply it if it's necessary, of course. Naturally, if it's at 0, it's symbolized by the two letters K and T, key transpose. This means that there is nothing to modify, as today, for example, is KT0. On the other hand, if you need it, do not hesitate to use it. Digital pianos are made for that. Nothing prevents you from increasing or decreasing the internal transposition of your keyboard. If this one is not adjusted to your voice, it's a matter of vocal comfort. So in the last word, you will find in another video under the title guide to help you with the general understanding of the song. So I have several options, either do the whole song in G minor in the version where Vinicius sings alone with Toquinho, or go down to E minor by 3 semitones below in the second verse for the voice of Maria Bethania. And that's what I choose. Avoiding the last part of the poetry because Vinicius doesn't sing it, he speaks it in A minor. And it's not the musical writing that's difficult for me, but the text, the phrasing, because I'm not a Brazilian speaker. So I'm going to do some singing guide, but not spoken. I'm not comfortable with that, but I'm going to show you quickly at the end the harmonies in A minor with a final in the key which is easiest at the end of the bossa nova, because I'm going to split this song in two parts. The first part, very beginners, we'll see all the harmonies and we can play this song so beautiful in ballad, and in the second time, if you're a little bit advanced, in bossa nova. So let's go to the introduction. So we are in G minor. G minor is, let's have a look on all the scale. I'm talking in degrees and in natural scale. So from the scale G minor, that's the relative on B flat. So B flat is like this. If I'm descending into the G to G, you see it's exactly the same scale, but instead of we have changed, we start from the G to G or B flat to the B flat, okay? So, but we're going to use an harmonic scale. You see, a little bit exotic sometime. So we'll see. For first, we start with, we're going to use the root with our left hand on ballad as simply as like that, okay? So G minor, root, and minor, then fifth. We have G, B flat, D. And then we jump on the D sharp 5. So scale of D, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7 root. Root, third, major, and sharp 5. So D, F sharp, and A sharp, or B flat, okay? And we resolve on the fifth. And then, so you can go directly on the next chord. We go back to the G minor, but if you want to make a fancy, it's an option. You can use the famous scale of harmonic scale descending. Okay, like this. Or nothing. And you go back to G minor. Okay, that's option you. It's up to you. Here's a choice. Again, and then now we'll use the A7 flat 9. So let's have a look again. Where is the flat 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7 root, 9 flat 9. We keep the flat 9 in place, the 7, the 5th, the 3rd major. So I'm going inside. So it's G flat, A, C, and E flat. And we resolve on the root. And then, same thing, we can sing, you can go directly if you want, or you can use From the D, E, we're going to use the scale of harmonic scale of G minor. So D, E, C, E, B flat, A, G, G flat, E flat, D, C, B flat, A, and root. Like this. So again, the introduction. Bam, ba, da, ba, 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 ba. Bam, ba, da, ba, da, da, da. And then, boom. Or you say you go directly on the chords. So, Ami amo novazim. So, but you can stay on the G minor if you want, okay? Ami amo novazim bora. So D7 flat 9, and we resolve with the D7 like this. But you can stay on D7 like this. Ami amo novazim bora. Okay. You have a different choice. There's different option. Bora, vea vida como chora. So F minus 6, I carry on. So scale of F, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major 7 root. Roots and minor, the 5th and the 6th. So F, F flat, C and D. Veke tristi. On the 5th of the G7, scale of G, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major 7 root. Roots at 5th, 7. Let me give you a trick to make the difference between the 7 and the major 7. You will always find on the scale, you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major 7 root. In degrees, of course, I'm talking always in degrees. A semitone below the root, you will find the major 7, and semitone below the major 7, you will find the 7. Why? Because as simplest, from the 5th, just 5th, 1, 2, 3 semitone above is the 3rd minor dominant, and 1, 2, 3, 4 semitone above, it's a 3rd major. So G major 7, G7. You see, of course, it will be not a trick if it doesn't work on all the keys. It's work on the other key, G7. So again from the start. Okay. Ami amo novazim bora. Vea vida como chora, chora. Okay. F minor 6. Veke tristi. G7. Okay. Está cansado. C minor 7. So scale of C, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major 7 root, roots and minor, 5th and 7. We keep the 5th in place. You see that the 3rd is minor, 3 semitone above the root. So I could keep the 5th in place and the 7 in place. The root is coming on the top, it's a reverse, and the 3rd is on the top. That's the first reverse, second reverse. So G, B flat, C, E flat. And we play root, of course, with our left hand. Okay, and then carry on. That's a passing chord, D flat 7, reverse, scale of D flat. Roots at 5th 7. It's only the root which is coming on the top. You see the D flat. Okay, so we have F flat, B, and D flat. Okay, so from the D minus C minor 7 to, you see, it's really easy. Okay, and we go back on the C minor. So again from the start, slowly, as simplest. Ami amo novazim bora, vea vida como chora, ve que triste está cansado. 1, 2, 1. Okay. Now eu te peço. A minor 7 flat 5, flat 5. Scale of A, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major 7 root. Roots and minor, flat 5 and the 7. So we have A, C, E flat and G. Okay, and then from now eu te peço now, e that's the D7 flat 9, but I've just reversed the third major. You see, it's only a reverse, so we're going to use this reverse. Okay? So we have A, C, E flat, and G flat. Of course, we play the D on the root. So it's a D7 flat 9, but just reverse. Okay? So again, now eu ti penso, now ci senti, and we go back to G minor. Poi do, we're descending on the G flat and on the 7. See that from the G, it's the G major 7 and the 7. So on minor, G minor, minor, major 7 and the 7. Okay, like this again. Now eu ti penso, now ci sentis, pois a dor que agora sentis. We go back on the C minor 7. So si esqueci that the A flat is as a reverse of A flat. Scale of A flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7 root. Root at 5th 7. I keep the root in place, but and the third, the third major in place, but the 5th and the 7 on the bottom. E flat and G flat. You see, it's only it's a reverse. So E flat, G flat, A flat, C. But of course we play A flat. Okay. So again, now eu te peço, não te sentis, pois a dor que agora sentes, se esqueci no perdão. A minor 11, A minor 7, 11, and we resolve on D7. So A minor 11, scale of A minor, A, roots and minor 5th and 7. So I keep the 7 in place. The root is coming on the top. Okay, we didn't play the 5th, but the 3rd is coming on the top. Okay, and we didn't play the 5th, but the 11 on the scale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Scale of A minor 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7 root 9, 10, 11. Okay, we say 11, but you can tell me yes, but it's also the 4th, but it's an extension, so we say A minor 9, 11, not 9, A minor 7, 11. Okay, so we have G, A, it's a cluster, G, A, C, D. So beautiful chord, and we resolve very easy. We change this note for this one, and we change the root from the A to A instead of A to D. And you see, it's only the reverse of the D7, roots at 5th 7. The root is coming on the top like this. That's another one, and we go back to the root position. But this one is really interesting from this position. Bam, bam. Okay. So we have A sharp, A, C, D. Okay. So again, slowly from the start. Ah, meu amor, não vás embora, vê a vida como chora, vê que triste está canção. Não eu te peço, não te o sentes, pois a dor que agora sentes, só se esquece no perdão. Go back the second part of the first verse. Ah, minha amada, G minor, amada mi perdoa. D7, 9, flat 9 again, and D7 we resolve. Pois embora ainda te doa. F minor 6 again. A tristeza, G7, que cos'è? That the knot, see? That the 5th of the C minor. So we have G, of course, the C minor 7, because A, and then G7, C minor again. Eu te suplicio, that a C sharp diminished 7. How to make a C sharp diminish. Let's have a look. Scale of C sharp 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major 7 root. We are going to start from the C sharp 7. We keep the root in place. We diminish the third, the semitone below, the fifth semitone below, and the seventh semitone below. Then we have a C sharp diminished 7. But we can have a lot of reverse, you see. This one, you see, we can have a lot of reverse. This one is a reverse, so we're going to use C sharp. So G, B flat, D flat, and E. C sharp with a root position left hand. Okay, so we lift just only from the C. Poesia mora ci adora, tristezza chi cos'è? G7, okay. Eo ci supplicio, okay. C sharp diminished 7. Now this true so, and we add the 7 on the G minor, the F, or G, B flat, D, and F. Tantas coisas, E flat, the major 7, scale of E flat. Root sub 5th major 7. You see what is important, our trick, because we know E flat, semitone below, we have the major 7. So you see, completely different to the 7, the third minor dominant. This is the third major. Okay? So we have E flat, G, B flat, D. And of course the root. Okay, so eu ci supplicio não destruas tantas coisas que são tuas. C minor 7 again. Por uma D7 flat 9 que já mal flat 9 7 mal que já paguei. G minor. Okay, so you can make a stop if you want on the beautiful D7 sharp 9. Let's have a look on the sharp 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major 7 root 9 10 sharp 9 10 sharp 9. We keep the sharp 9 in place. The 7, we just play the 7, the sharp 9, and the third. Okay, and the root, we didn't play the 5th. Okay, like this. It's so beautiful chord. So we have A sharp, C, and F. And then we are changing. So you have two ways. You can sing the second verse and the last one also again. Sorry. And you can start again. A minha amado si soubesse, in the same tone. But it's not the choice, what I told you I've done. It's like Maria Betania, is to going down from the G minor to go to the E minor. So descending 1, 2, 3 semitone below. Okay, so from here, and we landing on the 5th of the E minor. A minha amado si soubesse. It will be practically the same chords, but in E minor. Scale of E minor is at the relative minor scale of G. So this is completely normal to find the F sharp. Okay, so E minor, root, third major, third minor. So we have E, G, and E. So let me give you again the transition. Uma que já paguei. Okay, bam, 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 and a minha amado si soubesses. So next chord B7 flat 9. So scale of B 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major 7 root 9 flat 9. I'm going to use the 7, the 3rd major, and the 5th. So E flat, G flat, A, and C. And with the root. And we resolve on the root, you see. Okay. Again. A minha amado se soubesses a tristeza que há nas preces. D minor 6, scale of D. D, roots and minor, 5th and 6th. D, F, A, B. Que ia chorar, E7, scale of E. Roots and major, 5th and 7th. E, A flat, B and D. Que a chorar te faço eu. A minor 7. So A minor 7, roots and minor 5th and 7. I keep the 5th in place and the 7 in place. The root is coming on top and the minor on the top. So we have a lot of, you have the choice, you see, it's just only a reverse. I suggest this one. So E, G, A, C. And then we have a passing B flat 7 and we go back to A minor 7. B flat 7, scale of B flat, root, third, 5th, 7. I keep the root in place, the 3rd in place, the 5th and the 7th. The 5th is coming on the top, the F, and the 7 in the bottom, okay? So not in top, in the bottom, sorry. So we have F, A flat, B flat, and D. And of course the root, B flat. Where I am, yes, from the start, okay. Pam 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 da da da. Ah, minha amado se soubesses a tristeza que há nas. You can stay here, okay. If you don't want to play the flat 9, you stay on the B7 like this, okay. It's different option, okay. Ah, minha amado se soubesses a tristeza que há nas preces, que a chorar E7 te faço eu. A minor 7, B flat 7, A minor 7 again. Se tu soubesses, F sharp minor 7 flat 9. So scale of F sharp 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major 7 root. Root 3rd, 5th, 7. So root 3rd minor, you see, 3 semitone above the root, flat 5, and we keep the 7 in place. So we have F sharp, A, C, and E. So se tu soubesses, no. So E, B7 flat 9 again, momento. E minor again, todo arrependimento. So E minor, major 7, you keep the root 7, okay, under E minor you see that the 7, the major 7. So like this in time. Si soubessi, si soubessis no momento todo arrependimento. You finish on 2, A minor 7. So again, si soubessis no momento todo arrependimento. Okay? And then you put the time, okay? Como tudo. F7, scale of F. Root 3rd, 5th, 7. See? Very easy to know where the 7 is. Okay? It's 1 tone below, semitone below the major 7 to the root. So we have F, A, C, and E flat. And trisce seu. Okay, so F sharp minor 7 flat 5 again, and then I suggest to play the reverse of the B7. Just keep the 7. You can play the root again if you want, but to put the 3rd and the 5th on the top like this. You see, instead of that, okay. but you can add the both if you want, but it's enough if you play the 7, the E flat, and the G flat, the A. Okay. So again from the A minha amado se soubesses a tristeza que há nas preces que a chorar te passeu. B flat 7, E minor 7. Se tu soubesses no momento tudo arrependimento, como tudo entristeceu, okay? And then we go back to E minor. Se tu soubesses como é triste. Same thing, B7 flat 9, per saber que tu partiste. D minor 6, se que E7, dizer adeus. E minor 7, okay, E7, E minor 7 again, meu amor. You say it's exactly the same chord to the C sharp diminished 7, yes, but it's B flat diminished 7 now. Let's have a look on how to build it. It's exactly the same thing, but it's named B flat diminished 7 because the root is B flat. Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major 7 root from the B flat 7 diminished. I keep the root in play. Diminished the semitone, the 3rd, the 5th, and the 7. You see, it's only the reverse. The G is coming on the bottom. It's the same thing. It's B flat. You see that it's the same chord, but it changed its name because now the root is B flat, and instead of C sharp, and so it's B flat diminished 7. So again, meu amor. So you lift or semitone up, okay? From this position of A minor, it's better than this one, I think. Okay, so G, A, C, E. Meu amor, tu voltarias. So you can play the A minor 7, root 7 minor 5th and 7 where you want. I mean, like this, like this, like that. In the root position, why not? Okay, so meu amor, tu voltarias e de novo. C major 7 scale of C, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major 7 root 7 5th major 7. I keep the 5th and the major 7 in place. The root is coming on top. In the first reverse, the second is this one. The third major is coming on top. There's another one and root position again, but higher octave. Okay. We're going to use this one: G, B, C, and E. Okay, again. Meu amor, tu voltarias e de novo carias. A minor 7 again. A chorar. B7 like this. See, instead of that, you see, that's more voicing is more interesting. So B, E flat, G flat. A chorar nos braços meus. So you can use the E minor 7 where you want, or in the root position. A minor 7, really easy to go to the 3rd minor to the 3rd major. A minor 7, E7, sorry, E minor 7 to E7. Okay. So again from meu amor, tu voltarias e de novo carias a chorar nos braços meus. And we sing again, meu amor, tu voltarias e de novo carias a chorar nos braços meus. And now you can finish the song with a F sharp 7, root 7 5th 7, G flat, B flat, D flat, and E. The B7. Okay, B7. And you can then finish on an E minor like this. It's a simple reverse, okay? So again, ami uomo tu voltarias, E minor 7, e ci nuovo carias, a chorar nos braços meus. And you sing again, braços meus, and then F sharp 7, B7, E minor. Okay. So, and now what I promise you is if you want now to sing because from the G minor, E minor, and then now it's a then you talk on this part, okay, and then at the end they finish on the E minor, but with D minor it's okay. So let's have a look on all the chords, and we'll see with the bossa nova how to do as quickly, okay? So imagine we're at the end. Chora nos braços meus, pam pam bam bam, so pam so E minor, E7, G minor 6, A7, D minor 7, E flat, and just on the view, you know, I didn't have the words, the lyrics, E flat 7, okay, like this, G, B flat, D flat, E flat, and we go back on D7, bam ba da bam, B minor 7 flat 5, ba da ba ba, E7, ba da da da, A minor 7. You're descending chromatically to D minor 7, ba da bam, B flat 7, ba da ba, bam, B minor 7 flat 5, E7, and then they talk, and then at the end, at the end, D minor 7, E flat diminished 7, ba da ba da ba da, E minor 7, ba da ba, F major 7, ba da ba ba, D minor 7, ba da ba, E7, ba ba ba, E minor 7, A7, ba 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 da ba ba da ba 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 da da ba ba, and at the end, okay. So you see, but I finished the song and bam 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 on the scale of on E minor, because I didn't have make the talking, the part of talking. But if you want, you remember A minor, E7, G minor 6, A7, D minor 7, E flat 7, D minor 7 again, D minor 7 flat 5, E7, A minor 7, chromatically, D minor 7, B flat 7, B minor 7, E7, and the part of D minor 7, E flat diminished 7, A minor 7, F major 7, D minor 7, E7, A minor 7, and again, okay, and until you finish on A minor. So let's start to the bossa nova, because I think you have all the tools for to make a so beautiful song. So if you're a little bit advanced, I give you the rule. The rule is normally is to keep the root in place, and the fifth, or so if you don't know perfectly all your scale, I'm going to show you. I'm trying to avoid these two fingers with good point of view from the top, and all the fingers what I can. We get the root, and the fifth is coming on the bottom. So where is the fifth? On the G, minor or major mode, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That D, so G, that I keep the G in place, at the D what I'm reverse, okay? We start from the introduction, okay? So pam 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 pam. So you decide your speed, your of course your tempo, pam 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 pam. So you see on the D sharp 5, D and A. Ba, 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 da, 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 da. Ba, da, da, ba, da, 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 ba. So again, D and A. Ba, 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 da, 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 da. And we start to sing G minor. Okay, so Ami wa mono wa zimbo. Same chords, you see that D and A. Vea vida como llora. F minor 6, we have F and C. Okay. Ve que triste. G7, G and D. I'm talking with for left hand, of course. Está cansado. C minor 7, C and G. So D flat to A flat. Pam pam pam. Okay. So la canción. Yes. Now eu te peço on the A minor flat 5, 7 flat 5. We didn't play the 5th of the flat 5 like on the chord. Okay. So A and E flat. So again. Now eu te peço. Now on D7 flat 9, D and A. Now G o sentes, G minor, G and D. Pois a dor que agora sentes, C minor 7, C and G. So se esquece do E flat and E flat. No perdão, A minor 7, 11, we have A and E. And we resolve on D7, D and A. G minor, G and D. A minha amada me perdoa. D7 flat 9 or D7, D and A. Pois embora ainda te doa. F minor 6, that's F and C again. A tristeza, G7, G and D. Que cos'è? Okay, C minor 7, C and G. G7. So just a passing chord, pam pam, and you go back on the C minor and we lift on the voice. Che cos'è? Oh, sorry. Wait, I'm not sure what I've done. Minha amada me perdoa, pois embora um dia te doa a tristeza que cos'è? C minor 7, G7, yes, no. We go back on C minor. Eu te suplicio. So C sharp, same thing. We didn't play the, you see normally on the C sharp that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's A flat, but we play G, the diminish, okay? So C sharp and G. So we stay from the C minor, okay? And we didn't change the G on the root, okay? So, okay, again. Eu te suplicio, não destruas. You add the 7 on G minor 7, G and D. Tantas coisas on the E flat major 7, E flat, B flat, que são tuas. C minor 7, C and G. Por uma D7 flat 9, D and A, que já paguei. C minor 7. So if you make a stop, no, pam pam badam dum bum for the second verse, or you can carry on with a D7 sharp 9. Pam badam bum, okay, pam pam badam bum bum, and you jump on from the D to E. Okay. Let me give you again the transition. Uma que já paguei. A minha amado. So on E minor we have E and B. A minha amado se soubesses. So of course you can play the root and the 5th, but I'm choosing in this case to play the 3rd and the root because I think it's too low, or maybe you see, more interesting to play from here, E flat and B. Later we we are using this one, but this one it would be better in this situation. So again, a minha amado se soubesses a tristeza que há nas preces. See, we are really close, near to the D minor 6, D and A. Que a chorar E7, E7, so E and B. Ci fa su E, A minor 7, here or here, A with E, B flat F. And we go back on A minor, si tu soubesses. So F sharp, minor 7 flat 5. We have A sharp and that the flat 5 also too on the A sharp 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 5. You see, not C sharp, that the C, so F sharp C. So again, si tu soubesses. And now you see it's more easy to play the B and the G flat. Num momento E minor, you see? Again, e se tu soubesses, momento E minor, E with B, tudo arrependimento, como so A and E, como tudo F7, F with C, entristeceu, okay? Same thing, F sharp C and on the B7, B and F sharp. Up. And we go back to the E minor. E tu soubessi come yes, per saber che tu partisti, D minor 6, so D and A, se che E7, so E with B, dizer adeus, E minor 7, E7, A minor 7, ah meu amor, same thing, B flat with E, tu voltaria, a meu amor, tu voltaria, C minor 7, E with B again, E de novo, okay, so C with G, on C major 7, caria, C minor 7, A with E, a chorar, B with F, G flat, nos braços meus, E minor 7, and now F sharp 7. Okay, so bam, also bam, 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 bam. For example, okay. So, but if you want to carry on, if you know the text, the lyrics, and you talk the Brazilian or the Portuguese, you can make this song, of course. You can carry on with what I'm saying here. Chorar nos braços meus, and you sing again from minor mode, major mode. You see, it didn't change the minor mode or major mode, the bass, the root, okay? Meus again. Meu amor, tu voltarias e de novo carias a chorar nos braços meus. Pam 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 pam, so pam 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 pam. And then at the end, ba ba da. Okay, so you can play and sing, but you should talk on this. So what is important is to know it's from the G minor to E minor, and then E minor. That's the scale of the most simplest. Okay, but it's not a question if Vinicius have sing. I will have sing, of course, but talk for me it's not good. So again, we have A minor, E7, G minor 6, A7, D minor 7, E flat 7, D minor 7, B minor 7, E7, A minor 7, D minor 7, B flat 7, B minor 7, E7, okay, and again on the talk, and then at the end for the final, pa, D minor, pa, pa, no, so pa, D minor 7, E flat diminished 7, from this way, or this way, okay, pa, pa, E minor 7, pa, F major 7, pam, pam, D minor 7, pa, pam, E7, pam, 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 E minor 7, A7, pam, pam, pa, 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 pa. Okay, so thank you very much for sharing this passion, and this song will be inside a playlist Latin that I'm calling Latin, but you will find also in another one that I've dedicated to Vinicius. And if you have the curiosity to explore the deep in my channel, you will find another one that I've dedicated to the fabulous Carlos Tom Jobim, of course, the king of the bossa nova, and the passion of my life. We're discovering the passion of my life, this Michel Legrand. And so I've tried to make the best as simple as that is possible. But don't forget to check well, because sometimes it's not always as possible to even when the keys are changed inside the song. And of course, Michel Legrand wrote for Barbara Streisand. Could you imagine? I didn't have the voice of Barbara Streisand. Nothing. So I should have to modify. And then after you can use your what we say the transposition key for. But I can play on any keys, of course. It's really easy for me, but it's not really easy because on the spirit of my channel, this is a channel that I've dedicated to the beginners. So to play in a F sharp major 7, it's not I won't say easy on a B. So it's not scale really easy. So I'm trying to play a G minor, A minor. So, okay, it's not A minor. It's really easy. So thank you very much. I hope to see you again on my channel, and don't forget, it's enjoy. It's only a pleasure. Thank you very much for your fidelity and your appreciation, and it's a feeling good for me, and it's encouraged me to, because it's a real. I'm really happy to do all those tutorials. It's really fun for me, and I hope you enjoy too. Thank you very much, and I tell you, see you in next situation, next song, beautiful song, because this is my lux, what we say in French. It's to make the choice of all the songs what I love since from a long time, and it's really pure happiness for me to show you. Thank you very much, and see you again on my channel. Bye bye.